So Mum left the 3 Shires, and obviously she was so unwell. She just, even just getting up to go to the bathroom was horrendous for her. And I didn't see her get into the ambulance. The ambulance picked her up, and the very first thing that my Mum's best friend, Wendy, which was also assisting Cynthia Spencer, said to me, the minute Mum got into that bed in Cynthia Spencer, which are so comfortable, they're specifically for those patients, and she just went, oh, and I can relax. And just to know that she was now, okay, so she knew it was the end, and part of her didn't, because she'd worked there for so long, part of her didn't want to go, but she didn't want to go to the general. She wanted to go to Cynthia Spencer, where she knew she would have the best care, because she gave the best care. So she knew exactly what those members of staff do, right from the volunteers, the HCAs, the nurses, the consultants, the doctors. You know, she knew that, okay, by going there, it was almost admitting to herself that the end had come, but she knew in her heart that she was going to be looked after. And she, because she was a nurse, she knew about do people want to be aware, do people want to be awake, do people want to be sleepy. She'd told her friends who were nurses there for many years what she wanted. The staff and the doctors that did work there were amazing, because, okay, so they had to administer the drugs and they had to do all the official things, but all those nurses knew each other so well, they could just pop out, they could say this is what she needs, and then come back in, and they would talk to her. I remember Dr. Holloway sitting next to her, and I think Mum was a bit confused because she said, I'm going to try and get out of bed tomorrow. I'm going to, because I guess when people are ill, you're told to move around when it's a normal illness, but it's not, you're not going to die from it. So I think Mum was a bit confused. She thought that if she could get out, walk, have a bit to eat, you know, that she'd be building her strength. So, and met Dr. Holloway, sat there, and she said, we can look after your care from bed, you know, and it was just those simple words, but just the way she was so softly spoken, so reassuring, just, it's always stuck with me. Kind of shows that Cynthia Spencer to me is a family of staff. Even if you leave, like, and I know they have their reunions, but they all work so hard. And to know that my mum was one of those people that worked so hard, just so proud. And like I said, almost felt kind of famous to say my mum was a nurse, and one of those people that helped those families in that situation, and that they could help her when she needed it. Definitely angels in disguise. To come into work every day and deal with death around you every day, and to be that support, and because obviously everyone goes about mental health, so those nurses, all those staff from the volunteers and the HCAs are dealing with that day in, day out. They come in and they make you feel like you're the only person, you're the only patient there, and they do that for every family. And just to be this amazing support. And they followed her wishes to the T, from making sure that, because obviously Mum was a nurse there, that there was a lot of people that want to see her, you know, wish her well, kind of like, probably wish her well is the wrong word, but do you know what I mean? And she didn't want to feel like she was on show to everyone, so they brought her in, I think, through the day hospice entrance. They gave her her own room. I remember when we tried to see if we could get her into Cynthia Spencer, because Mum had said specifically she didn't want to go to the general, she wanted to go, and Mum said to me, her words to me were, I'm finishing off where I started. And that was kind of almost like, the kind of heartbreaking to hear, but I guess she felt like she was at home almost with everybody. So they have these amazing chairs, recliner chairs, and they had 2 in the room, and I would swivel the chair around, sit next to my mum, lay it back, because Mum was sleepy like 99.9% of the time, and I would lay back, cover myself up and just hold a hand, and I would fall asleep. And I'd say, in this moment, right now, this very moment, it's okay. And just to be able to lay next to her, it just made the world a difference. And to get comfortable, and Mum didn't want to be on her own at night, so people took it in turns to stay. And my dad would stay, her best friends would stay. So to know, and there's a kitchen area, there's a cafe, there's comfortable sofas, there's an outdoor space. It just gives you everything you need as a home away from home, and that at some points there was like 10 of us in the room. You know, we will maybe be sitting there quietly, but the staff didn't mind. We were, you know, everyone was just so respectful. And when it's coming to the end of somebody's life, everybody needs to do what they need to do. And to know that if you want to go there at midnight, it's fine. You know, to just know that even if a lot of the time I was in the room with her, but at the other times I didn't want to leave the site, so I would sit on the bench outside under the tree, or I'd sit, the cafe might have been closed at this particular time, but I'd be sitting on the sofa, and we'd be sitting and we'd be having a chat. So you need to have somewhere to go where you can sit and talk to your family and your friends, and kind of just all pull together. And the fact that they provide space to do that, and it's not just a room, it helps you, it helps them, and it is just an amazing place.